Hello everyone, in this video we will talk about Proto Simulator. It's a simulator, it can be used to simulate any electrical and electronic circuit. And it is very easy to use because of the GUI interface that is very similar to the real prototype board. And it can also be used to design printed circuit board. So now I will open the Proto software. And you can see this is the home page of the Proto software. Here you can create new project. Here you can open any project. And you can also directly go to the schematic capture here, and you can also directly go to the PCB layout here. Okay, so at first I'll create one new project. So just click on new project, then give the project name, then click on next. I am creating only the schematic design here, and I am keeping the schematic capture template as default. So just I'm clicking next, and I am not creating the PCB layout at the beginning. So I'm just clicking next and next, and here you can see the project name. I have selected only the schematic one. Here you can see that, and then just click on finish. And here you can see this is the schematic capture window. Here you can see this is the overview window, this is the selector window, and this is the editing window, right? And this blue box, this one is our workspace. You are only allowed to add any components inside that box. And here you can see different options in the menu bar. Here you can directly go to the home page, or this is the schematic capture. Here now you are here, and here you can go to the PCB layout or 3D visualization. This is the PCB layout. Using this toggle grid, you can toggle grid like you can see, right? And this is the toggle force origin. Suppose you have made any component, putting this axis, you can rotate this component along with this axis. This is the center at cursor. Here you can zoom in, and here you can zoom out. You can view the entire sheet here, or you can zoom one particular area like that. Here now only one sheet is present. You can also add some new sheet by clicking it here. Now here there are two sheets, right? Now I'll come to the different modes. This is the selection mode, this is the component mode, and this P here stands for pick from libraries, and this L stands for library manager. And to pick one component, you can just click on P, and you can type your keyword here, register. Here you can see different types of register. The description is there, and there are different categories also. You can select any of the categories, or there are different subcategories also here. And you can also see the manufacturer name. I am selecting this one. To select this, you can directly click on OK, or just press enter. Now you can see register here, and to place it on our workspace, just click on register and double click. Then after placing the register, you can also edit its properties. Just right click, edit properties, or just double click on the register. You can see here the part reference. You can give any name for your reference. Suppose I am giving the RES, and you can also change the value of the resistance. 10K, 10K means 10,000. You can change it. Then click on OK. Now the junction dot mode. Actually, junction dot mode is to connect OS. Suppose I'm showing you one example, like I'm taking here 4 registers. So now I'm connecting this with wire. This is one wire, and this is another wire. Here you can see this wire is not connected. By using the junction dot mode, you can connect these two wires. I am placing it here. So now you can see this one is connected. This is the wire label mode. Using just double click on anywhere, and you can give the name. Suppose I am giving just wire 1. Okay, now here you can see the name. And the next one is the text script mode. Just double click. Okay, and here you can give any name, or you can give any description of your project. So you can type anything here, and you can click on OK, or you can place this text horizontally or vertically or left center, and then you can click on OK. Here you can see the text will appear here. And if you want to delete anything, then just go to the selection mode and select all those things, and just click on delete. And the next one is the bus mode. Actually, bus is a node where a line or several lines are connected. Just select this buses mode and just click once, and then you can draw. And to terminate it, like just double click, like you can connect any component with the bus. And the next one is the subcircuit mode. This is the terminal mode. So I want to create one subcircuit. Click on default and just make one box. Here I am giving the name and just click on OK. Using this subcircuit mode, what we'll do, we'll create one circuit in the child seed. Here you can see the child seed. I will create one circuit in the child seed, and you can only give the input here and you will get the output here. So you can't see the internal circuit here. So for that I am taking two input, because here in this example I'll make AND gate. So, and I am taking one output here, and this is my input, this is my output. So to make the internal circuit, I'll go to the child seed, and this is my child seed. Here also I'll take two input. So go to the terminal mode and just click on input, and here I am taking two input. Okay, this is my input and this is my output. And go to the component mode. Here I'll choose one AND gate. So I'm selecting this AND gate here. Just click on enter. Just connect the input pins and connect the output pins. And one thing you have to remember, that you must name the input pin or output in the child seed, and whatever you will name it here, you should give the name as it is in the parent seed. So I am giving here input 1. Okay, and this is my suppose input 2, and this is my only output, so I am giving the output. Just right click and exit to parent seed. So this is my parent seed. So I have given the name in the child seed. So like this, I will also give here the inputs name and outputs name. So just click on this inputs, and I'm giving the name as I have given in the child seed. Input 1, input 2, and output. And for taking input, I am taking logic state. You can find the logic state. To check the what is the output, 1 or 0, I am taking logic probe here. Okay, this is my logic probe. So I'll connect the logic probe to the output, and I'll connect the logic state with the input here. Now if you simulate here, you can see 0 0. I was taking the AND gate, so 0 0 0, 0 and 0 1 0, and 1 0 1 1 1, and 0 1 0. Like I'm stopping the simulation. So here you can see that this subcircuit is for, like, you can make the internal circuit inside the child seed. Only you can see the output pin and input pin here. You can give the input here and you will get the output. You can't see the internal circuit design. Okay, and this is the terminal mode. Like you can give the input, output, and you can also connect the ground to any circuit. And the next one is the device pin mode. You can use these pins to make any component like integrated circuit. This is the graph mode. You can also make the graph. I will show the graph, how to use the graph in the next videos. And this is the generator mode. You can also supply any DC or AC source. Like the next one is the probe mode. Just select the probe mode. You can see the voltage probe and current probe. Voltage probe is to measure the voltage and current probe is to measure the current. And this one is there are different instruments: oscilloscope, DC ammeter, AC ammeter, voltmeter. And this is a 2D graphics mode. Like you can use indicator or you can use like mark, you can use it. Here you can, by using these things, you can rotate any component. Just select the component. Suppose I am here selecting the register and just click on. In the overview window, you can see the register. Now I will tell some few things in PCB layout. Okay, just click on to go to the PCB layout. Just click on PCB layout. Okay, this is my PCB layout window. Here this is the overview window and this is the selector window and this is the editing window, and this blue box is our working space. Here like schematic capture, here you can also see the different modes. Here this is the selection mode, this is the component mode. Here you can see the components. This cross sign shows that the PCB package is not available here. If any component doesn't have a PCB package, then you can make the PCB package. And this is the package mode. You can see here the PCB package preview, and this is the track mode. Here you can change the width of the traces, and here there are different types of tools. Here you can choose the layer. There are some here in the technology. You can see the design rule manager. There are some predefined rule here that you have to follow, otherwise you will get here the DRC error. So this was about some basic components of this Proteus, and in the next videos I will make one circuit and I will make the PCB layout of this circuit. Okay, thank you.